Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Today's Mass and every day's Mass is a meal and a sacrifice. It is a memorial of the Lord's Supper with His disciples, which looked forward to His unique sacrifice on the cross. All that Jesus preached and did throughout His life pointed directly to the supreme event on the cross. That event was symbolically anticipated at the Last Supper. Before He instituted the Eucharist, He summarized His whole teaching in 2 words: love and service. He thus spoke to His friends gathered around Him.
With deep longing, I look forward to eat this meal with you before my suffering and death. You have been my close friends. I want you to understand this. I have come to establish a new age, a new kingdom, the kingdom of love, justice, and peace. I want you to be the citizens and builders of this kingdom. There is only one way to realize this: to open your hearts in love and service to all men and women. You have to reach out to all in love and lovingly serve their most humble needs. I do this now, symbolically, by washing your feet. Oh, I can recall my life. It all began with the baptism I received. I was commissioned to preach the good news to the poor, to heal the sick, and to liberate the oppressed. I gave my heart and soul to this mission. I set out to do this with my human limitations. There were moments of anguish and anger. I was deeply disturbed sometimes. I was tempted in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, whether I should follow the way of service and sacrifice or the way of domination and violence. The crowd misunderstood me. They wanted to make me a king when I did something good for them. Some of you have been asking me repeatedly when I am going to restore the kingdom of Israel from foreign rule. During the last 3 years, there were moments I almost gave up. In all those terrible moments, it was the Spirit of my Father who strengthened me. I talked to Him in prayer for nights and days to understand His will and to receive the strength to carry out His mission. I have had my disappointments with you too. I made you my own through my choice. You have been with me so long. So long I tried to put across this message of love and service in words and in deeds. But you kept missing the point and fighting among yourselves for superiority and the place of honor. This temptation will be repeated for centuries to come. Will my disciples seek to serve or be served? Will they be ready to spend themselves for others? Many will be using my name for love and service. But I am hopeful that at least a few will really carry out the message through their dedicated life and work. You call me Lord and Master. Well, that's what I am. But remember this, that I, being your Master, give my life in service for you. Now would you do the same? No servant is greater than his master. I love you dearly. I want to be with you always. I really want to share a meal with you, to express my oneness with you and your oneness among yourselves in a spirit of joy. I have been looking forward to this meal of love when I fed the crowd of 5,000 people, when I told the Jews that I am the bread from heaven and I am the one who gives life, vitality and unity. Anyone eating this bread shall live forever. This bread is my flesh, given to redeem humanity. People misunderstood me. Some of my friends left me. Do you remember I asked you once, will you also go away? I think it was Peter who told me, to whom shall we go? In the days of trials and difficulties, you stood by me. But as I am going to face the final trial, some of you are going to run away. You will lose faith in me and in my promises. But I shall pray to my Father to strengthen you with His Spirit. Father, I am praying for these close friends you have given me. Keep them united in spirit and in truth, that they may be open to your Spirit and each other. I pray this not only for my friends here present, to whom I entrust my mission to continue and complete, but for all those men and women in the centuries to come who will work for its realization. Send your spirit and mind into their hearts so that they may never give in, no matter what persecution, ingratitude, or rejection they may have to face in their mission. Father, the time has come now, the moment when I make my total surrender to you. Father, help me to face this hour. Give me strength that I will lay down my life for my dear ones. I gradually came to realize this truth, that the greatest love is shown when a man lays down his life for his friends. I give my life to set all men and women free. I will be the good news of their liberation to all who are imprisoned by their own selfishness or by the greed of others. I will be the source of courage, strength and inspiration to all those who spend their lives for others. My last drop of blood will be the shining hope of those great people who give their lives for my great dream of a world of justice, love, and peace. I am happy that this moment has come, for I will be able to give assurance to all that evil is not the supreme force in this world. My very dear friends, I must leave you very soon, but I will by no means completely abandon you. I will be with you and make it possible through this meal. This is the symbolic anticipation of my suffering and victory over evil. See this loaf of bread. Now it is my body, which is going to be broken for you. Take it and eat it now. Share it among yourselves. It is all that I am and all that I have. Do you see this cup of wine? Now it is my blood, which I will pour out tomorrow for you all to set you free. This is the blood which seals the friendship, the new bond of intimacy established between God and you and among yourselves once and for all. Take it and drink it. Celebrate this meal in remembrance of my victory over death and evil.
Take this, all of you, and
Let it be a
eat it.
source of joy and inspiration in your mission of service. Remember, each time you do this, what it proclaims, that your own lives must be broken in turn and shared out among each other and all peoples. Else, this will be an empty ritual. This is also a joyful celebration of friendship with me and with each other. Don't come to celebrate a slogan of unity. If there is enmity for anyone in your heart, it would be better that you go and get reconciled first and then come and celebrate this meal of love. Thus, this celebration will make sense.